Hey everyone, good morning. It's final round. My name is Jordan. This video will be for Tuesday's slate of games. Stay away from the tacos. Just trust me. Currently, we're waiting on Joel Embiid's status. He does have a great matchup there against the Toronto Raptors. I don't think they have anyone that can guard him. It'll depend on his status for that rest of the game. But I do have a few picks that I found. Stayed up watching Luka's debut. I was like, man, it's late, and ended up just going to sleep. I took a look at some lines, and I was like, there's some stuff that I actually really like. So I'm gonna make a video here real quick. I know it won't get like a ton of views or anything like that. I don't care about all that. I just want to get this out to the people who are subscribed and care about my analysis and all of that. So the very first pick, I'm going to jump right into it. You will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There will be links in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So I'm going to jump into the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls game. And ever since the trade deadline, I've been using matchups for like the past month of teams that aren't necessarily what they were before. So I'm going to try my best to navigate around the matchups. I will talk about some of them, but teams are clearly different. The Detroit Pistons, not so much. So I'm going to go with Ausar Thompson over 7.5 rebounds plus assists at minus 125. He's gone over this in 5 straight games. He did play the Bulls at the beginning of this 5-game stretch, and he went over. The Bulls are allowing the second most assists over the past couple of weeks. I know they lost Zach LaVine. He's not the best defender in the world, but they still play at a top 5 fastest pace. So with that pace, you're going to get more shots up. You're going to have more rebound chances. You're going to get more assists. Guys are going to be on the run more, and Ausar Thompson has been able to rack up assists and get rebounds over the past 5 games. And the Bulls over the past month are shooting in the bottom 10 for field goal percentage, and the Detroit Pistons are 11th in forcing the lowest field goal percentage. So we got a good defensive team forcing missed shots, and we have a team that's missing shots. So good opportunity here for rebounds, get on the fast break, get assist. So not only has Thompson gone over, a couple games ago, he's gone over this in every single game in his career versus the Bulls. And a final stat to top things off with this, I filtered things with Outlier to 20 plus minutes because there were some games he was playing under 20 minutes. He's averaging 25 minutes a game now over the last 5, but with 20 plus minutes this season, he's hitting at 76%. So 3 out of 4 games he is hitting this line. So great matchup here. Just needs the minutes, and he should be able to get this done. And then I'm just going to stick with that game, a guy that you guys know that I like. I've taken him a bunch of times. He's only failed us once, and it was due to foul trouble. And I like Jaylen Duren for a double-double, minus 155. Obviously, I'm recording later in the day. I'm sure the payout was a lot better last night. Or 24.5 points plus rebounds at minus 140. Duren, last matchup, he was able to get easy dunks. He was able to get a bunch of rebounds. Bulls versus the center position, they really struggle there. Zach LaVine being traded is not going to affect that. They still have the same center down there with Nikola Vucevic, same defensive schemes and all of that. They gave up the 4th most points to the center position. And he has had 5 straight double-doubles versus them, gone over in 7 out of the last 10 for both of these categories. So obviously last game he had 21 points and 13 rebounds. So I really do like this matchup here for Jaylen Duren. So I like both of these guys, one to get the assists and one to get points and then rebounds for both of them to go around. So if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And I'm just going to jump right into this final pick. I'm going to make it a quick video, not too long. And I like Zach Edey over 6.5 rebounds at minus 145. He tends to play limited minutes against teams with really skilled centers. Or small ball lineups. Didn't do too well against Alfred Sengun. He didn't do too well against Isaiah Hartenstein. So this matchup here against the Suns, he's got Nick Richards, who's actually 7 feet. I was surprised when I saw that. And then Mason Plumlee, who's about 6'10". So he should get some run here. The Suns have struggled with giving up rebounds all season long. And one of Zach Edey's best traits is getting offensive rebounds and then just putting it back up. I would go with points plus rebounds. I don't think that's a bad play either. But rebounds is just the most simple one to go after. I don't really see a world where he goes over points and then just doesn't get many rebounds. But getting offensive rebounds, I checked the past month which teams are giving up offensive rebounds. Suns are dead last. They're the worst team in the league with giving up offensive rebounds. They're just not boxing out. Zach Edey should be able to eat on the offensive boards. He's had games where he has hit this line on offensive boards alone. If you're a gambler and you want a long shot, double-double is plus 420 for him to get 10 rebounds, 10 plus points. So that is Zach Edey over 6.5 rebounds. Long shot double-double at plus 420 in this matchup against the Suns. So just 3 quick picks. I'm not going to go too crazy here. It's just 4 games. But if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. You can hop on in there and talk about lines all day long, about all kinds of different sports. That is free. You don't have to pay for anything. People are like, where's the premium picks? Where do I pay for the membership and all that? Someone told me they actually paid for the membership. I don't know where that money went, but it is free. You can just jump on in there. And then as far as a recap goes for last night, I had LeBron over 6.5 assists. This did get bumped up. My feeling was that he was going to try to get Luka involved. He was trying like no look passes and all this stuff, trying to show out because he was on TV and all that. He ended up with a ton of turnovers, but he did get 8 assists later in the game. I was getting a little bit worried because it was a pretty nasty blowout. The Jazz, with the Jazz, they kept their starters in, even down by like 30, and then 20, like late into the fourth. They kept their starters in, and I guess they just wanted them to get more practice versus another team. So something to note, Jazz players, starters will play deeper into games and blowouts. Then I had Bobby Portis. I had said my favorite play was his assist at 2.5 over. He did awful. I normally don't take players in back-to-backs, but everything looks so good with Giannis out and all of that. I said with his points, he may go cold because it is a back-to-back, but too much for Uncle Portis here on a back-to-back, and he just did not play well on his birthday. And then I had Anthony Simons over 24.5 points plus assist. He finished with 17 points, 4 assists. It was a blowout. He got taken out with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Probably hits this. He also had 3 assists taken away by stat keepers where he got an assist and then suddenly it disappears. I don't understand how you do that 3 different times. I've seen it happen once, maybe twice to a player, but 3 times, and he wasn't even done with the third quarter yet. That was pretty ridiculous. I don't know if they had their intern, initially looking at the assist, but normally if you see an assist and you're like, okay, that was an assist, you mark it and you call it official, and then it should be an assist. I don't understand why they would go back 3 different times to take that away. He would have hit his assist alone, which I said was plus money if you want to take a shot at that. But he would have hit that with 7 assists. He would have went over by 2. So I don't understand why they do that so much. But we move on, and going to get this edited and get it out to you. God bless you all. It's final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.